Okay, another day, another adventure into the wonderful petri dish that is this playlist. All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Nuketown Simulator. And real quick before we get started here, I just wanted to say a quick, possibly premature thank you for 400 subscribers on the channel. I say premature because my YouTube page currently says 400, like as I'm looking at it, but for some reason my YouTube Studio app says 397 still. Regardless, the numbers are relevant. Just thank you guys so much for all the love and support on my videos and my channel and stuff recently. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we're just gonna hop into some more Nuketown, I guess. I'm not one of those people that thinks that the other maps on this game aren't fun to play. Like, I don't think that the other maps are bad or anything. I actually have a lot of them I really like Crossroads Strike, Raid, Miami Strike. It's just because of like the skill-based matchmaking and like the fact that more than half my lobbies are just complete fucking sweat fests at this point. Most of the other maps in the game require like a level of mental fortitude that I only am willing to put forth like, I don't know, 30% of the time. And sometimes like today, you know, I just want to get on, I want to run around, I don't want to have to think too hard, I want to snipe some people, you know, have a good time. But as we all know perfectly well at this point, that's not how the game is built, so here we are. It's not that my Nuketown lobbies aren't sweaty, but just the way Nuketown is laid out and the pace of the game, I feel like I don't necessarily need to try as hard to be able to do well, you know what I mean? Wait, what was my teammate doing? I saw my teammate run up behind that guy and I genuinely thought he was gonna kill him, so I wasn't paying attention. This is what I mean when I call these lobbies a petri dish, man. You never know what kind of players you're gonna get. Sometimes you got complete fucking sweat lords. You got players trying to grind up their FFAR and AUG for their Warzone classes. Occasionally, you even get some people that don't know how to play the game, although that's a lot less frequent than it was in like, you know, older CODs, for example. And it looks like we're just not playing the objective. That's fine, fellas. Honestly, you know, we don't need to win the game. Ha 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 ha. Feel bad about yourself, bro. That's only like my third execution on this game in general. I'm currently the only person on my team going positive. This is, oof. I mean, good luck, fellas. Like, these lobbies today are rough, man. Holy shit. But yeah, like I was saying, it's not so much that I think Nuketown is a better map. If anything, I think technically my mentality is a knock against Nuketown. It's that I literally feel like I can go into this playlist and just not pay attention and still do fine. Another game in progress, man. Dude, I don't know how much worse my win-loss can honestly get. Like it's actually fucking atrocious. I mean, granted, I don't care anymore. Your stats on this game don't matter. Like, if this game gave me some kind of incentive to win the game, then maybe. But it's like, okay, great. Imagine I pull out like an MP5 or a 74U or something, sweat my ass off, and manage to win the game. What do I get for that? A less fun lobby next game? Like... Oh my god, I'm the worst player on the planet. Why? What? Are you fucking serious right now? He wasn't even trying to melee me. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm just trying to find anything to just get me through until this new sniper comes out. You know what I mean? Like, once the new sniper comes out, like, I'll probably be good. It's just, I don't know. Half the time, I feel like there's no reason for me to even play this game, you know? Like, when I get on, it's hard to have fun because every lobby's just a complete fucking sweat fest. Even when I do have good lobbies, it's just for like a game or two, and then we're, you know, back to the fucking dregs. And on top of all of that, there's nothing to do. It's like, yeah, I guess I could finish Dark Ether, but honestly, there's really no point. I already have it for all the guns that I'm ever gonna use it for anyway. Like, yeah, I guess I could complete it the right way, quote unquote, but like, what's the point of that? Like, if Treyarch's too lazy to fix their fucking challenge, why should I take the time to complete it the way that they intended me to if I already have it for the stuff that I want it for? What? Dude, I can't fucking believe it. Look, I know I should have killed that guy, but the fact that he didn't even move his right stick, he just strafed back and forth and won a gunfight like that. That's so fucking ridiculous, man. This game is so fucking unbearable, dude. I can't even stand it. Honestly, there's a part of me that hopes that this game just dies hard. Like, just everybody gets off of it, and like, come August, it's me and like 4 other complete fucking plebs still playing the game. That's what I hope happens, because then maybe, just maybe, Activision will take a look at their fucking matchmaking algorithm and say, you know, maybe this isn't such a good idea after all. One can only hope, honestly, because this is fucking unbearable. Like, I don't even want to play this game half the time when I'm not recording. Like, a lot of times I'll sit down to try and play this game and I'll just be like, nah, why would I do that? And then I go play something else. Like Final Fantasy. I've been having a lot of fun playing Final Fantasy recently. Actually, being completely serious for a minute, that game is really good. You should give it a try if you haven't. I'm not sure if it's still free on PSN, but if it is, definitely pick it up. I literally cannot recommend it highly enough. I'm like almost done with it. I'm actually probably after I edit this and get it uploaded, I'm probably gonna actually go try and finish that up. I'm in like the final stages of the game. I'm like, I basically have all these like side quests to do. I'm not necessarily trying to be a completionist, but like I do want to get as much content done as I can. Because basically I'm at this point where they're like, all right, you know, go clean up all your side quests and then, you know, we'll go fight the final boss or whatever, right? So I'm basically just gonna go ahead, you know, clean up these little things that I haven't quite finished up yet. And then I'll get to finish the game off, I guess. Speaking of other games, actually, I recently watched that Dota anime on Netflix, Dragon's Blood. If you haven't seen that, even if you don't play Dota or don't care about it, I highly recommend it. It's actually a pretty good show, to be honest. I mean, it's not like groundbreaking or anything, but you know, it's a fun watch. But the one problem I've run into now that I finished that show is I actually kind of want to play Dota again, which I'm almost 99% sure would be a terrible, terrible idea, but my brain wants me to do it anyway. I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel before, but I used to play Dota a lot. It was kind of the game I picked up like right after I quit Call of Duty. Like I was looking for something to sort of occupy that gaming time. This is like, I want to say around 2014, if anybody watching this channel actually plays that game. And I played that game an obnoxious fucking amount. Like, I want to say I put like 1,500 hours into it in like 1 year or something like that. Like, it was not good. What? Oh my fucking god. But yeah, I've been thinking about picking it up again, but like, the problem with Dota is it's just such a fucking time commitment if you want to be good at it. Because like, one match takes like at least 40 minutes to finish. And it's not the kind of game where you can be good at it playing it like once a week or anything like that, you know? So we're talking like hours and hours of time commitment, learning metas and shit. Like, I don't know if I'm really willing to commit that level of time to getting good at a game anymore, you know what I mean? Like, I know I complain about Call of Duty being a sweat fest, but at least I don't have to try very hard to be decent at this game, you know? The one criteria I would have to go back to Dota 2 is, well, actually there's two. One, I would need to figure out a way to make content on it because the solo Dota 2 experience makes the solo Call of Duty experience look like a fucking joke, honestly. Like playing Dota 2 solo, especially if you're like relatively highly ranked, which I mean, I don't know if I would be anymore, but I was back then. That experience is horrific. So I'd absolutely want to find a way to like record and make content on the game. And then also I would need to see if Shadow Fiend is good again. Actually, the reason that I'd quit Dota, I mean, aside from just the general misery that was the Dota 2 experience, was there were like 3 patches in a row where they nerfed basically my 3 favorite heroes in the game back to back to back. First they nerfed Storm Spirit, then they nerfed Ember Spirit like the very next patch, and then I want to say like 2 patches later they nerfed Shadow Fiend, and I was just like not having it. And I had like double the playtime on Shadow Fiend as I did with any other hero in the game pretty much. So yeah, that's going to be another criteria, is I got to see if Shadow Fiend's good again, because if Shadow Fiend is you know, still nerfed, still not quite what he was, or at the very least usable. Like, he doesn't necessarily need to be as strong as he was at, there was this whole meta where like he was #1 picked and banned for like every pro team. Like, I'm not saying he has to be that good again, but he's got to be at least usable. You know, if he's still like a niche pick, or like it doesn't work unless you've got the right team around you or whatever, I'm not even gonna bother just because I know I'm not gonna have fun, you know? No, no. I don't care that we were winning. I don't care that I was going positive. I only have so much brain power to dedicate to a game that is this devoid of content, that insists on being this competitive at all times, yet can't be bothered to balance its fucking game. I refuse. Anyway, I give up. I don't want to play anymore. Thanks again, possibly prematurely, for 400 subscribers. I mean, even if we didn't actually hit it, I'm sure we'll hit it eventually. The channel's been growing at a pretty good clip. I'm actually pretty happy with it. And yeah, just thank you guys for all the support. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content. That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.